My first piece of advice for a graduate beginning an internship is to have confidence in what you're doing. You know, you've made it through a 4-stage process, you've been chosen by the organisation, and they've chosen you for a reason. So don't doubt yourself. If you're unsure about anything, just ask, but really have confidence in yourself that you're able to fulfil that role properly.
My first piece of advice for someone starting an internship would be just don't be afraid to ask questions. I think you can put a lot of pressure on yourself, especially as a graduate, to do really well out the gate and really know what you're doing. But it's not a negative reflection on you to ask questions, even if it is just the little things, because when your line manager isn't around, you'll be able to be more autonomous a lot quicker and you'll be a lot more confident in what you're doing. So I'd say definitely ask questions from the start all the way through your internship, really.
My first piece of advice would be to really grab any opportunities for sort of responsibility head on. If you're working for a smaller company, you may not have a long training period. It may be that within the first few weeks you are given some genuine responsibility, and it may seem daunting, but that's a great opportunity to really get involved in the business and understand what's going on and let everyone know that you can actually do the role and that you will be an asset to the team.
My second piece of advice for somebody when they're starting their internship would be to really just be creative. You've been chosen because you've got fresh ideas that the organisation hasn't had before. So whatever your role is in whichever organisation you're working for, really just be creative and bring something that you've thought of to the team, because they'll probably really appreciate some fresh new ideas into the company.
And my second piece of advice would be to just make sure before you start, actually, make sure you've made those adjustments to going into working life. You know, create a sleep schedule, go to bed at a sensible time so you can get up in the morning to go to work, little things like that. Sort out your travel plans, in particular, if you haven't yet. And pack your lunches as well, you'll save a lot more money. So just those sort of little things really for starting an internship, I'd say would be ideal.
My second piece of advice would be, it may seem scary moving from being a student to being a full-time employee in the working world, but it's really not that scary. Within a couple of weeks you'll get used to it, you'll get to know everyone in your office and everyone within the business, and that really helps soften the blow, and it doesn't take long to getting used to waking up at 7 in the morning instead of midday. You know, it's not that difficult.